Jill's going to take pictures of the lake while I wait here. Now what we're gonna try to do here is we're gonna hit a couple of stores in Duluth. We already have a whole hunt in Duluth, and then we're gonna jet across the bridge and we're gonna see like how different is the selection, because across the bridge, we're technically in Wisconsin. Right behind us here is Cashwise Liquors, a little regional chain. We went to one in Fargo, I believe it was. 4 Roses single barrel strength. What's the age on those in the mash bill? Us for You, OBSO, 10-year, 11 months.
Nassif Family Reserve. Where's that from?
Gene Nassif.
Kentucky, Tennessee, and Indiana, and Iowa.
What is it? What's the?
Age 6 to 11 years.
So it's a blend of 6 to 11 years?
Yeah, 107 proof.
For $42?
Yeah.
Let's grab that.
Okay.
Good find. Ooh, fancy case over here. Of course, the Boss Hog. Anybody's got Boss Hog money, they're out here. They are out here. A lot of Kentucky Owl in this market. Penelope Valencia, right there. We passed on one of those. It was bottled, it was bundled with a barrel pick. Yeah. I wonder if that's for sale. Doesn't have a price on it.
Well, I mean, it's in there, I would assume.
There's another Vikings, Paul Sutton, but that one's actually got the little Viking head on it, and it's in a different box. I wonder what their Minnesota connection is. More Jake Harver stuff. Oof. That kind of reminds me of the Bourbon Junkies thing, the Virtue Spirits label.
Yeah.
Just with the foil and...
Oh yeah, here's some more of the...
Crooked Water Spirits of the North. Old Hell Roaring Double-Barreled Straight Bourbon Whiskey, 90 proof. Here, examine that bottle right there for me and see if it tells where it's distilled.
It's produced by Crooked Water Spirits. It's bottled by Panther Distillery in Osakis, Minnesota. Osakis? Interesting.
Yeah, I just, like, even if it was MGP, I might buy it, right?
Well,
just don't know
what it
where.
Produced?
Like, I kind of want an idea. Mean? Produced means nothing. They're the ones getting it distributed into the market.
Okay.
They put the label on it. Produced means almost nothing. They're the ones responsible for it if you need to holler at somebody. That's what that means. If it doesn't say distilled, now typically it's supposed to be the state that's on the bottle, but that's not always how that goes. Low proof, not age stated, doesn't tell me state of distillation. So just gonna roll on to something else, unfortunately. Ooh, see, like that.
Oh, look at that.
Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey, age 6 years.
Look.
That's a good buy. I do have a lot of Paul Sutton, so I'm not buying that one, but that gets me to buy right there.
Looking for a bourbon? Fill out a request form. Some never hit the shelves. They're spoken for before they come in. Your best bet is to fill out a request form every time you visit.
Well, there you go.
Cool. And look, that's what the request form looks like.
Put down, bring out the Van Winkle.
The more specific, the better your odds are.
Matt Porter says, bring out the Pappies.
That's cool. Never seen that before. Well, they got a little bit of Bookers.
A lot of Minnesota maple and stuff.
They got a tiny selection of Bookers over here.
Look, dude, they got, what years are they?
They're all just 25.
They're the different,
there's different.
Yeah, there's different 25s.
There's a 24 down here.
Okay, but still very well stocked.
I mean,
if you're looking for the Bookers,
they're all here.
There you go. That's a big investment from a store. That's why you see like a chain like this has a little
like
more money to invest.
Bottles.
Yeah, and I mean those are $100, so they've got a couple of over $1,000 in those sitting there. More Buffalo Trace, which I hate just mentioning Buffalo Trace. I really do. Like, who cares? It's there. It's good whiskey. Don't get me wrong. I'm not knocking Buffalo Trace. It's just like, that shouldn't be rare. But it's still like, oh, that's something you don't see everywhere. So there it is. I mentioned it. Douglas and Todd. Wonder what old Doug and Todd's up to. Distilled and aged 4 years in charred oak barrels in the varied climates of 2 historic Minnesota communities, or counties, excuse me. That is light for 4 years, but that's a buy, $30 right there. It's low proof, but it's their distillate, it appears. But see, transparency, age statement, it does say distilled by them, or it says distilled in those communities, so at least something local. That's how you get a buy. I know, we're not consistent. Sometimes we get excited, we buy something. all right? So lighten up a little, you know? These are not hard and fast rules. These are guidelines. All right, Jill, let's bounce. Oh, the Penelope Valencia.
You might have to ask somebody at the front.
Yeah, we'll put that one in your auction.
What
So the Penelope Valencia, I think I've got half a bottle open at the house, but that one will go to you.
Yay.
We'll go up here and see if we can
Okay.
get somebody.
Hello.
Found a couple. There's also a Penelope Valencia in your case back there. Is that thing for sale?
Yeah, for sure. And the price, there wasn't a tag. It's $74.99.
That's
So,
fine.
okay.
Thank you so much.
Of course, you have a good weekend.
We got way too much whiskey to try. We are buying way too much whiskey in Duluth, Minnesota, but we ain't done yet. We ain't done. We're gonna buy some more. You know how it goes. The hunt is not over, so let's continue it. I heard this store right here, Super One Liquors. Foolproof store pick right there. Oh, more Found North, more Goldfinch right there. High West the Noble, Sweet Oak Woodford. There were a few fancy things over there in that case, but I don't think anything we want to
wondered
take
where you
home.
went.
Well, they found more Found North stuff, but they're seeing a lot. Heck, I think that's the best price we've seen on this trip. $79.99, Old Forester single barrel proof. Hard to argue with that. Grocery store liquors have a lot of allocation. Like they sell a lot of product because they're not making all of their money from liquor. And so this one is freestanding, but it's still kind of tied to that grocery store. And so usually their prices are really good. So you see something like that Old Forester single barrel proof. So definitely, I don't do it as much here, but definitely hunt your local grocery stores if you have grocery store liquor. Lots of times they don't have the greatest selection. Some places do, some places don't. This one has a pretty solid selection, but the prices are gonna be good and they move a lot of product, so they oftentimes end up with more allocations. And then they'll just throw them out on the shelf at MSRP because they don't wanna deal with all the games. I think they put out some older ones of these. That label looks darker to me. I don't know if they've just changed the print on it. I don't see any age statedness on those. But I want to say they put out like some 9-year or something, barrel strength like that.
This does not say how old it is, but it's river aged.
Oh, the Old Ingram, we have that bottle. We have the exact bottle. It's actually pretty good. Yeah,
Is it good?
I've enjoyed it.
That's a great story.
Yeah, 105 proof. Like, that's a solid bottle.
Aw, Old Red Reserve.
Oh, I wonder who put that out.
I was just thinking of Pop Daddy's truck.
Oh, okay.
I
That
was
is
like,
a different year
aw.
model Ford.
Yeah, but still.
We got a 72 Ford sitting under the carport there.
Age 6 years.
I say it's Monroe's at this point, but we'll see how long that lasts. Age how long?
6 years.
6 years. Who distilled it?
Some Kentucky.
Somebody in Kentucky?
Yeah, Kentucky.
Okay. I mean, 6-year-old 100 proof, $70. It's not a bad price. Did they do something to it? Is it different in some way?
Davies County, Kentucky.
Yeah. Okay. So there's like a Davies County distillery, I believe, or
Bottled
something
by
like that.
Grey Duck Spirits.
So you
It's
didn't.
distilled in Kentucky, bottled here. In
Okay.
Burnsville, Minnesota.
Interesting. Okay. I mean, I don't know if they did anything to it. They're not telling me the story. Wasn't aged here or anything? It looks kind of light for
That's
6
what I
years
was
old.
thinking, especially Kentucky.
But it's 100 proof, so that, I mean, I don't know. Just looks kind of light. Single barrel cask strength rye whiskey Found North. Grab that right there, Jill. Let's take that one with us.
I like this bottle.
They do a lot of Canadian whiskey. This is a Canadian rye, I would assume.
It is.
Let's try that one. Some Leopold. Two Worlds 4-grain American whiskey. American whiskey crafted for France, yet sold here. It's the second edition.
For France.
Yeah, apparently French people like to pay a lot of money for their whiskey. If that were cheaper, I'd probably do it. But it's for France. I don't want somebody to get mad at me because I bought it. Some French guy. You know, sacré bleu.
Un gros sac à et tu vaux pas mieux qu'elle. Tiens, de ta mère, va.
Lots of whiskey. Shanks hanging out right there. We've got lots of Shanks, but don't see that. That's usually allocated most places. It's not super hard to get. We do come across quite a bit of it, but we have it. There it is.
It's right there.
I'm gonna shank you, the prison shank. Oh, here's more. Dude, they have all the Found North single barrel rye whiskey. So this must be a pick from them because they have all of it. Is this more Found North stuff? Oh no, this is that other stuff we were looking at. Straight bourbon whiskey finished in port wine barrels. See, they had some fancy Found Norths up there, but
Where at? On the back
in the
shelf?
case, yeah, over here in the case. Same thing we bought. They got a couple of them.
Oh, okay.
And they got a 17-year.
We got that one, didn't we?
We got the Goldfinger,
Yeah.
and then they have the Hell Diver 17-year cask strength. So we bought the 15-year for the same price we could have had 17 years. I feel like we got robbed of 2 years.
Well, maybe. I don't know. Maybe you have to buy both so you know which.
We are in the north, and we found it. Lots of it. Apparently, you can find it in the north. But
Who'd have thought?
yeah, who would have guessed that's
Who
where
would've
it's
guessed?
found? Lord have mercy, if you've been looking for it, if you'd have just looked in the north, you'd
You
have
would've found it.
So,
Like
looking
we
forward
did.
to trying that Canadian rye, though. Can't stop, won't stop. I better get to the next door. I'm getting delirious. We have now crossed the bridge over into Wisconsin, Superior, Wisconsin. The wind has picked up. It's supposed to be very windy today, and it's getting there. Jill, also, something I didn't think I would say today. It's gotten up to about 50 degrees, and I might be overdressed.
No, you're not.
Starting to sweat. It's getting a little warm. 50
A li-
degrees
a
is a
little-
little too much
a
here.
little- no.
But I'm gonna need all this later tonight when we get to ice fishing, so I'm gonna keep it on, but it's getting a little warm. This right here is Keyport liquor. What'd you find over here, Jill?
They're a raffle.
Do what?
They're a raffle.
The raffle.
A
Oh,
raffle. Oh, they got some Ben Holiday. Look at them.
Blue Note, honey. Like, there's definitely some different stuff over here.
Yeah.
Oh, Spotted Cow, New Glasgow right there. We'll have to take
There's a
some of that
Weller.
with us. This is the all raffle bottles, I guess.
I
this
don't
just
think so. I think you can buy
Specials. Weller Special Reserve, limit one per customer. Penelope
Got some
Cancer
early
bottles. All the Eagle Rare in the world right there. Cream of Kentucky small batch and cask strength. Oh, the early times those are the bad ones. Those are the oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh no!
Those early times right there, no bueno. The little square ones. Don't like those at all.
Are those the newer ones?
Yeah, those are the newer ones, and I do not like them. This is the E.H. Taylor right here. Another one of those hanging out. Oh, right, up 100 proof rye. It's not the cask strength. I thought I'd found the cask strength rye there for a second. I almost had a heart attack.
Is that a William LaRue?
That's what an old Weller used to look like. So that's just an old gold, I think is that a gold vein? It's not a gold vein. That's just an old Weller.
W.L. Weller. Okay.
Yeah, and then that's an old
Special
E.H.
Reserve.
Taylor or something. I don't know what that bottle is. I can't tell. Yeah, that was a special. It's the same thing as that green. It's just that's what they used to look like.
There's a William LaRue box.
Yeah, I'm sure it's empty.
There's a bunch of old rip boxes.
They're just up there for display. Yellowstone stuff back there.
What's this? Dragon's Milk Beer Barrel Bourbon.
Yeah, they age beer in it and then they put bourbon in it. There's not a lot of like beer finish stuff I love. There are some that I do love, but there's not many.
There's some
Look at that
Starlight.
Knob Creek Blenders edition. Never seen that. Might have to grab that. Never seen that. Let's go check out their normal selection over here. We may come back and grab one of those Knob Creek Blenders editions. Hey, how's it going? TJ.
DJ, nice to meet you, Nick.
Nick, good to meet you, Nick.
Yeah.
Were we in your way?
Nope, not at all. I'm the bourbon guy here.
Oh, really?
Awesome.
Nice. Tell me what you know about that Knob Creek Blenders edition right there.
I know as much as you do. I just saw it this morning.
Okay.
Just came in. So it's 106 proof sweet blend, they're saying.
Okay.
First edition. Didn't even know this was going to be a thing. So
Yeah, never heard of it.
it's kind of fun to see the innovation out there, doing things a little bit differently. Especially with Knob Creek being so stuck at their 100 proof offering.
Yeah.
So a little bit more proof's always nice. Yeah, it's fresh enough where I don't even have a tag on it yet.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to grab one of those sweet bourbon blends. That sounds like something I would do. Knob, why didn't you holler at me? I could at least been there and said, yes, I like that. Sazerac 100 proof. Have y'all seen the cask strength of those yet?
Not yet, just 100. And that was about 3 weeks ago. We got a handful of cases.
Okay.
Yeah.
Might grab that too. Haven't seen that one yet. Worth a try. Any hidden gems here? Anything like, we like local stuff
Sure.
as much as
Yeah.
we like the allocated stuff, right?
Yeah, I watched the channel. I
I
kind of
appreciate
give a idea of what you're after. The best thing I would say is Driftless Glen, but I know you're
very
already
familiar,
friends with
yeah.
Justin. So
Familiar with most of that's going to be the problem. And we've bought everything across the river today. So
nice. Yeah, I heard you were at our Duluth location this morning.
Yeah.
Too, from our GM. So
we found some good bottles over that way.
yeah, good. Yeah, as far as we're big fans of Driftless Glen.
Okay.
You're gonna see Jay Henry. You're gonna see New Richmond, Border Bourbon, all that kind of stuff. So those are the kind of few guys that I think are doing it well in Wisconsin. So we've done a number of barrel picks with Driftless Glen. We do have one right now.
So 10-year,
This is their 10-year anniversary. And we had the bourbon sold out though, so just a few ryes left.
How does the allocate or the selection over here vary versus your store across the river over
It's
there?
really interesting. So I've been over in Wisconsin in the liquor industry for about 20 years now. Some things in Wisconsin, like Maker's Mark the cellar releases, we'll get like a bottle or not even any. Because they'll designate it for on-premise use. And then in Minnesota, I get a whole case. So it's like, there's a lot of things that don't make sense. We're a pretty heavy-duty store in Wisconsin, so we do a lot of business. So that helps us with our allocations too.
Right.
You know, doing the business, backing it up, do all the barrel picks. Over the last 7 years, we've probably done 40 barrel picks or so. That's the fun part.
Nice.
Doing all that, but yeah, it's always just kind of like you never know what's going to show up in either location. All of a sudden we get a ton of stuff here, like the Old Fitz 7-year weeded. That's been really popular over the last 8 months or so. We'll get a ton of it here. We'll get a couple bottles over there. I think it comes down to wholesaler relationships with the distilleries and who gets what and how much they get and all that. So, but overall, across the board, we get taken care of very well.
Sometimes it's better over there, sometimes it's better over here.
Yeah, you never know. And it's like, so Weller Special Reserve. That's the first time we've seen that in about 7 or 8 years.
Oh, wow.
But we get everything above 107.
Right.
We'll see that. But we never get 107 in Wisconsin. We never get Special Reserve. Maybe they see a little bit of it in the Milwaukee area, but as far as way up north here, it's been few and far between. But in Minnesota, we'll regularly see Special Reserve. We'll regularly see 107. So, and of course the high-end stuff too.
Yeah, interesting. So y'all do mostly raffle for the rarer things?
We've been running that probably about 5 years now, maybe a little longer. I think 2019 might have been our first year. I remember back in the day, and I've told this to so many bourbon guys, where we had a whole shelf of Stag, and all of a sudden one day it was gone. And I feel like that's when the bourbon times around here really changed. It was about 2016. Then guys start calling, looking for stuff, and a lot of the local guys appreciate the bourbon raffle. We try and make it as fair and easy as possible. I can show you the list if you want. Today is not a sign-up day, but tomorrow, Saturday and Sunday are.
So you're doing like regular raffles then? It's not like a yearly thing?
This is a yearly. Allocations aren't quite heavy enough to do like quarterly or twice or 3 times a year. So we do one every year, and that's got all the heavy hitter releases over the year. You know, things from Tanyard Hill, Coy Hill, JD14. A lot of the Wild Turkey stuff is pretty limited for us, and Brown Foreman stuff's pretty limited for us. The other end of the spectrum, Heaven Hill, Beam Suntory, and Sazerac do pretty well across the year for having availability to put it out. But, you know, things like Eagle Rare, Blanton's, Weller, you know, kind of some of the more LTO stuff, we'll put out as we receive, you know.
So you're having your drawing soon?
Yeah, it's next week.
Okay. We
So,
just missed it.
Let me grab one of the slips, and I can just show you what we have to offer on that raffle.
We're going to snag one of these 10-year-old Driftless Glens, too. When he said he had a pick, I was like, I got a lot of picks. I don't think I have any 10-year-old Driftless Glen.
No.
We did a rye pick with him. It's really solid.
Look at you buying all the bottles.
Yeah, so we got a pretty good spread on there. We get as close to MSRP as we can. I've been a bourbon fan for a long time, so I don't believe in paying more for bourbon than what you should. I think MSRP or close to it is a respect thing for your customer, and I wouldn't want to pay more for it than I should, so why should they?
3 Van Winkle, 15, 12, 10. George T, Eagle Rare 17, Sazerac 18, Thomas Handy Rye, E.H. Taylor Barrel Proof and Single Barrel, Stag Juniors, Blanton's Gold, the Four Roses LEs, which are always delicious. 18-year Redemption, 21-year Knob Creek, Heaven Hill 19, Heaven Hill 90th. The Parker's Heritage 11-year. Do you know what that one is? The 11-year, was that the single malt?
I think so, yeah.
Okay. Which was actually really good, really was. I'm not a big single malt guy, but that one doesn't taste like a single malt. I think I have that one. 11-year, 9-year Old Fitz Decanters, 18-year Elijah Craig, Russell's Reserve Single Rick, Old Forester Birthday Bourbon, 10-year Hill, 14 and 12 Jack Daniels, Elmer T. Lee, Weller 12, Weller Full Proof, Weller Single Barrel, and CYPB, which is a heck of a drop. How many people do you typically have sign up for the drops?
I'd say most days in both locations we see probably on average 100 to 120.
Okay.
So it's good movement in the store. Duluth sees about the same. I think they're about 80 tickets roughly on average a day. And there's a pretty good chance because I think this year we're close to about, overall between both locations, it's about 140 bottles that are going to.
Okay. Most people who enter get something then, it sounds like.
If you win, that's your win.
Right.
You can win at both locations, but you can't win multiple times at one location because we want to spread it out. We want to make sure people are getting good whiskey. It's ordered by preference. So if Happy Van Winkle's your number one choice, put number one. And then if CYPB's your number two, and then 3, 4, 5, 6, all the way down the list if you want. You don't have to fill out the whole thing, you fill out part of it. So then when I pull your ticket, if your number one's gone, I go to your number 2.
What if they stopped? 3. What if they only put 3 down? Do you just move on?
Yep, if those bottles aren't
fill
available.
Them all out.
Yeah,
Fill all the ones you want out. Yeah, don't be lazy.
There has been times, of course, over the years where guys only select a handful of bottles that they really want, but they're already gone. They were drawn, but they didn't want anything else.
Well, that's good for them, right? If you didn't want anything else, don't buy it just because, you want it.
Everybody's got a budget, too,
Who? What? Everybody's got a what?
I don't, budget.
Yeah, we haven't even checked out your normal selection over here. Head over there and take a look at that. Okay, can we hide these over here somewhere?
I want to make sure we get those. I'll set them on the counter for you.
Okay. We're going to grab some Spotted Cow while we're here, too. Ooh, Four Roses all over the place. OESK, 10 years, 5 months. Of course, the Driftless Glen stuff all over the place. Some of the same brands we've seen elsewhere. Toasted Rye. I'm going to get on the other side of this so we can show you as much of this selection as possible. But there's like a display in the middle here, so show y'all everything that's going on there.
You said we had this one.
I didn't say we had that one. Why?
Oh, we don't?
We haven't talked about that one.
Oh, I thought we had.
What is that?
Rare Saint.
What does it say it is?
It's straight bourbon whiskey. It is a wheated bourbon. 123.1 proof.
Where's it distilled? Any story on what it is?
Bottled by Rare Saint Spirits, Indianapolis, Indiana. Distilled in Indiana.
Any age statement, anything on it? Kind of telling what it is?
No.
No?
Limited release. I don't see an age.
Here's some. Remus Repeals. That's the VIII. What's it, 8, if my Roman numerals are right? See, this is the 2024. This one's finished in cognac and brandy. We bought the 10-year. That's last year. I don't have that one, but I have one similar to that. Got some Old Soul tin types hanging out. Red Line, well represented. They've got good stuff. Wasn't as much of a fan of these. Not a big fan of those. This might be too much beer. And I've found here, this is the first time we've ever run into this problem. We can't leave beer in the truck because it gets too cold for beer here. Now, it's not too cold for whiskey, so we have left some of the whiskey in the truck, but we have been taking the beer out every night because it freezes. Thank you.
Have a lovely day.
You too, thank you.
We just went by the sign for the city, and it said, Superior, Wisconsin, living up to our name. Now, I don't know about y'all, but that sounds like shade. Are y'all throwing shade on Duluth? Are y'all shading on Duluth? Like, why is Duluth catching strays with your city signs? My goodness, I don't know, but we may ask somebody here at Belknap Liquor and Lounge. Hey, we have a YouTube channel where we do bourbon hunts. Is it okay if we check out your bourbon selection?
We are.
Awesome, TJ.
Nice to meet you, Andy.
Good to meet you, Andy. Oh, I see a few fancy things back there now. We just bought that Yellowstone 10, knob 18, Sam Adams Utopia. That's intense.
That's not for me.
Oh, the Weller Millennium? Yeah, do that, Gio.
Yeah, that came in by mistake. No, we're stuck with it.
Oh, okay. Came in by mistake. They charged you for it.
When he retires, we'll drink it.
Okay, I was about to say it's gonna be hard to sell it. Was it a mistake or did they just send it?
It was like a pre-order like 6 months before.
Okay.
And we're like, just one day it showed up on the truck. We're like, oh yeah, it's coming. We weren't sure if we wanted it.
Of course, if it was early enough, you probably thought you could still sell it, right? Whereas now, those things, wow.
That's gonna be my retirement fund.
There you go.
Right there.
Why wait?
Yeah.
Just go ahead and drink it now.
Yeah, I know, but you gotta save it for a little bit, build up that anticipation.
Any hidden gems back here? Now, the problem is we bought all the whiskey already, so we're liable to have found it if it's a hidden gem.
Yeah, you've heard of Driftless Glen, I'm sure.
Oh, of course, yeah. We just bought a 10-year Driftless at the last store.
10 here, yeah.
Oh, is this a bourbon 10-year? We bought a rye. Mm-hmm. Let's get the bourbon too, Jill.
Might as well.
Look at there. This one right here, yeah. Nice. Have you tried that one?
I have, yeah.
Pretty solid?
Yeah.
Okay.
We've done 3 barrels with them so far.
Okay, is that one of your single barrels?
That one is not.
Got some 119 proof Woodfords. Some J.W. Kelly all the way out here. See what we see there. Journeyman stuff. Rare Perfection. 15-year-old cask strength. Don't know what that is though. I think we're getting over into single malts there. Bellmead Reserve. Good MGP stuff. 100 proof Sazeracs.
Have you had some Hatch?
I don't know anything about Hatch.
Okay, well, Hatch is from Egg Harbor, Wisconsin, and this is fermented, distilled, blended, and bottled by Hatch.
Okay. And where? Wisconsin?
Egg Harbor, Wisconsin.
Does it have an age on it? And a proof?
It's 90 proof. Does not have an age that I can tell. No shortcuts though, but no age.
How much was it?
41.
$41. What do you think?
It looks pretty solid to me.
Okay.
I like the whole fermented, distilled, blended, and bottled by them. They put a lot of work into it.
All right. Sounds good. You talked me into it.
Grown heirloom corn and AC Hazlitt rye farm by our neighbors right here in Egg Harbor.
Nice. Hatch Distilling Company right there. All right. Got some old Overholt rye right there. What is this Penelope here?
Oh no.
Oh, the cancer bottles. Casey Jones stuff rocking down there. Origin Bonded. I like some of this Origin stuff. It's malty, like they really lean into their malt, but it's kind of like chocolate covered oranges, but it's a little darker chocolate than I normally go for, but it's really well done. Let's look at Broken Barrel. Isle of Pete. Isle of Pete's about all I needed to see to say that's probably not for me. My name's not Pete. Appreciate it. Thank y'all.
Thank you. It's an honor. Have a good day.
You too. All right, that is a wrap for bourbon hunting, but this video is far from over. Now, I did want to talk about kind of the differences in them. We got good bottles. It is windy over here, but I want to talk about the differences. We got good bottles in both places. We saw allocations in both places. I think we bought more fancier things over in Duluth, but that was a timing thing. On this side though, only 2 stores as an example, but it felt like a little more variety in the selection, but a little more stuff you could see elsewhere, back home and things. Right. So 6 in one hand, half dozen in the other. You know, either way, we found a lot of great whiskey. We had a good time, but now we are about to go have a really, really good time. We're gonna go do some ice fishing. Let's cut to that. All right, we are getting prepped up to go ice fishing here. I got me a toboggan to match my jacket. I brought a little oak Bowery to share with everybody here. These are our chariots. We got Eric and Janelle over here that are our tour guides for today, helping us ice fish. You guarantee we catch something. A cold,
we had one
a good time,
Catch something.
something.
Yeah, we're gonna catch cold baby. But, yeah.
Never driven one of these, so I promise not to wreck it too bad. Got a little pull behind sled for all of our equipment. Got my gloves on now. I can't flip the camera around anymore, but I just flip it around like, oof, I'm way up. It's pointing up. Why are you pointing up? Waiting on Jill. Usually the case. She is putting on, see, I've been wearing all of this stuff all day, which in the morning was really good. In the afternoon, too hot. Jill didn't put on all of her base layer stuff. Now she's getting all warmed up in there. You ready for this?
I think
You
so.
want to zip that jacket up?
I have put on so many layers that it will not, but it's okay.
All right, now you know how I feel all the freaking time. Which one was the start? Gray one. Okay. There we go. There we go. All right, following you. Not too fast. Oh, takes a lot of gas. Takes a lot of gas. I thought we were in neutral. That is cold. My eyes are watering. Hold on, Jim. I can't see shit. All I can see are the tears in my eyes. I can't see. My lips are chapped already. We may die. I know y'all can't hear anything. All right. There's like a threshold of, like, I wasn't giving it enough gas. I was like, I don't want it to just take off. So I was like, I thought I was in neutral.
Yeah, no, the clutch doesn't kick in until you get a certain.
I got you. My eyes were just watered over the whole freaking trip. But right now, we are in the middle of a lake. First time I've ever stood in the middle of a lake. I'll be honest, it's a little scary. This is the shack. Illumilites. Got Hendrix over here.
All right.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
Yeah, I think I've seen one film by about 15.
Yeah, we got a TV in here. It's nice and warm. There's a
Warm.
Yeah.
Look at that ice. Look at that. That's that's crazy.
that is give you an idea of how deep. They said 3 feet down.
Probably 3 feet worth of ice, yeah.
You got your own hole over here.
Got my own hole. Yeah, that's me right there. About 32, 33 feet. Doing a little jigging.
And out here with the cabins, no running water outhouses. Even the people who live out here.
No, they have running water and
Okay.
everything. In fact, we have running water. Just in the winter we shut it off.
Winterize it.
Gotcha.
We don't
yeah,
keep
yeah.
it heated.
I'm not out here all the time. Makes sense. Okay. Well, this is quaint.
Uh-huh.
Nice.
There's your seat.
Yeah, go ahead and sit down here.
Oh, there's another hole over here. Look at it. Everybody's got a hole.
We got
Okay.
3 outside drills up too.
Well, this is what ice fishing looks like. I'll let y'all know if anything happens. All right, we've been at this for a couple of hours so far, and the only thing I've caught are a couple of these Castle Rock cream ales right here. You were promising me that you were going to catch fish by now, and that time has come and gone.
Back to the real news. We've only been out here 15 minutes. He's getting impatient.
And it's Castle Danger Beer, not Castle Rock.
Castle Rock.
Danger.
Jesus Christ. May have had 1 2 minutes. No. And I read it before I said it. So
Words have not
Castle
been
Danger.
his thing all day.
Castle
so.
Danger beer,
Or all
sorry.
week, actually.
Castle Cream Ale right there, but
Too hard.
it's good. You know, we're trying to keep it light before we get the bourbon out. Not a lot of fishing, an awful lot of good conversations and hanging out
got
though,
one
which is my
fish so
favorite
far.
part. Look at that. That's the only fish he's caught.
I'm fishing.
been a lot of
I'm
fishing.
fishing up.
Okay.
So you catch the small
not
ones and you
catching.
keep using them for bait.
Keep trading up. So hopefully it's not too windy, but apparently we got some holes out here that I haven't really checked on yet, and there's a flag on one of them. Hendrix is running out there to try to grab it. But flag means fish, theoretically. Worst case, we're getting our cardio. And this is the thickest snow I've ever had to walk in my entire life. And I know it's not that thick for you people that are really into it, but is it just the wind?
Yeah, it's a little one.
Look at there.
All right. It's a little walleye. A little baby walleye, huh?
Uh-huh.
So we might have caught a fish by the time you said we would. You just didn't even look.
Look at that bad boy.
Is that dinner size? Can we eat that one?
I'm gonna eat it right now.
Go for it, sushi.
We'll toss this bad boy back. Walleye season ended on February 22nd. All right, buddy. I'm gonna let you back.
So what we caught a fish. A fish has been caught, but this is freaking gorgeous out here. Like, we are out in the middle of nothing, in the middle of a freaking lake.
The lake is frozen 3 foot down on Lake Schultz in Duluth, Minnesota. And so that's the first of many walleyes. We lost a 32-incher earlier, and I feel like he's gonna be back.
Feel like he's coming back. How do you know it's 32 inches?
Oh, you can tell. You can tell by the weight.
Did he come out of the ice? Did you see it at all?
You ain't gotta see it. Sometimes you just know.
Bye, Jill.
Bye.
Jill's going to the restroom.
You got it.
There's no restroom out here. There's no ladies' room out here.
Nope.
There is another fish over there. We're gonna go check out the fish while Jill's gone. Look at that, though. Wow. I think that's what it's about right there. What'd you get? Dude, is that the same fish? Apparently we caught the same fish.
Same one.
It looks the same. Looks similar anyway.
Kill me!
It is starting to get dark out here, but it's beautiful. Good company. Having a good time. We're gonna break out some bottles here in just a little bit, do a little bottle share, continue some fishing, and continue some freezing. Had a great time in Duluth and Superior. A lot of great bourbon hunting. Found some cool bottles. Appreciate y'all watching all the way to the end. Hit the subscribe button for me. Let me know if you like some of this extra stuff at the end of these videos. You know, sometimes it seems to hurt them if we do something, a little something that's not bourbon hunting at the end of these. Like the folks who want the bourbon hunting just bounce on to the next thing. But we try to have a little fun. Maybe we should, you know, spend more time filming these and put them on a different channel or something. We'll see y'all next Friday. It doesn't smell bad. It just smells very, very young. How do they call that a rye whiskey if they blended corn whiskey into it? It's also a single barrel. I like that, actually. I like that. That's nice. If some craft producer had put that out, I'd be singing the praises. I would think this one's probably had the crap cooked out of it. Join the Brewzle Club to connect with our community, enjoy additional content, and get early access to new releases. Join free today at brewzle.com/club. And thank you to all of our supporters, because we couldn't do it without you.